Hey y'all, how you doing? Uh, Obviously, it's Cheryl and Eric with Cruising with Cheryl and Eric. Tonight, we're going to do a quick video about a list of like 20 tips or so on how to improve that cruise experience. You know, how to enjoy more, stress less. Let's put it that way. So, this first one,
I don't agree with.
my wife will never ever agree with, but
Ever.
it's factual that if you pack light, if you only bring what you actually use, you'll have more room in your cabin.
Okay, but I'm not bringing 20 suitcases, so
Well,
moving
no,
on.
you only bring 19.
Whatever.
Next up,
Book specialty restaurants in advance. They fill up very quickly.
yes, they do. So if you know for sure that you want to do the steakhouse or the hibachi or whatever, book it the minute you can, because otherwise you could be SOL. Next up, research the onboard activities before you get on board. Plan what you want to experience. Find out what the shows are. Find out what the what do they call it? The water slides and how much they cost and when to
Rock climbing, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, research all that ahead of time. That way, once you get on board, you don't have to try and figure out what you want to do. You know exactly what you want to do.
Hence research.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you're being mean tonight. Okay.
Yes. Bring motion sickness remedies if you might need them. If you've never been on a cruise,
bring them.
Bring them.
Yeah.
Hey, that was my line.
You're right. But I was right also.
Whatever. Anywho.
Next up, pack a power strip to charge your multiple devices. We cover this again and again and again, but it's important. You know, we all like using our cell phones. We all use GoPros or cameras or iPads or whatever. Make sure you have a non-surge suppressed power strip to charge it all.
They still have them. Amazon.
Yes, they do.
Download the Cruise Lines app so you can check schedules, menus, etc. while on board.
Yep.
It's important. You can also get the paper one. Just download it.
Do it.
Unless you have a flip phone. I don't think you can.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Invest in the cruise line drink or specialty dining drink package or specialty dining packages to save money. And they actually, well, the specialty dining packages, yeah, you'll get a discount on multiple meals. The drink package, it depends on what type of drinker you are. You know, if you like to have a glass of wine with dinner and that's it, don't do the drink package. If you like to have more than, say, 4 drinks a day while you're on vacation, we're not going to talk about the everyday life, but if you're on vacation, you're having 4 or 5 drinks a day, get the drink package. It's going to save you money and hassle and aggravation in the long run.
Request early or late disembarkation times to avoid crowds. My friend here is not a crowd person.
Hey, that's a truth.
Although, he's not a crowd person, but we love to watch people. So just request an early
on the
or
outside.
late disembarkation.
We love a late disembarkation. We try to get the latest time we possibly can because most times we're driving home from the cruise.
Yeah.
So we don't have a flight to catch.
The hustle and bustle of the port and things like that.
Trying to find your suitcase amongst 8 million suitcases in the warehouse.
We've never had any issues, but we're going
that's because we always do the late disembarkation.
Yes.
So by the time we get there, 2/3 of the luggage is already gone. 2/3 of the people have already passed through customs. They're on their ship, or not their ship. They're bused to the airport and out of our way.
Or they're getting back on the ship for back-to-back. Anywho.
Next up.
Number 9. Again, we've highlighted this on previous videos to bring a highlighter to mark the daily activities you want to do in the schedule. It's not necessary. If you forget when you have a pen, my cabin number is blah, blah, blah. I'll always have a pen extra.
Next up. Pack a travel umbrella or a rain poncho in case of unexpected weather. Yes, it does rain in paradise. Yeah. So bring that poncho, we get the emergency ponchos, like the dollar store kind of thing. We throw a couple of those in our day bag. That way, if it starts to rain, they're not the greatest, but they keep most of the water off you. And that's kind of all we care about.
Yeah. Bring a water bottle so you can stay hydrated.
That's important,
fill it up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, ladies first. Fill up the water bottle before you leave the ship.
Yes.
For your excursion.
A lot of when we get off at different ports, when we get off the ship in different ports, they have the water there.
Water stations right there.
That is one thing that you can bring onto the island with you.
Next up,
Pack comfy yet I'm just going to
Go
keep
right
going
ahead.
with it. Pack
No,
comfy
I'm used
yet
to you taking
stylish shoes so your feet stay happy. I don't care if they're not stylish. If your feet feel happy,
That's all that
just wear 'em.
matters. Yeah.
Yes.
Especially for guys. Women, in general, like me, I kind of don't care what the shoes look like. I just care if they're comfortable. It's like I'm a Crocs guy. I love my Crocs. I've got 4 different pairs of Crocs. I will wear Crocs 350 days of the year.
Except for
because they're
snow.
comfortable.
They're comfortable here. Not everybody
correct.
likes
I don't
Crocs.
care what they look like. But next up, request a specific room location if you have a preference. Like if you're new to cruising, if your first cruise or your second cruise, request a midship room location. That's literally from front to back in the middle, and as much as you can from top to bottom in the middle, because that central location is going to have the least amount of rocking. So if you're not sure if you're going to get seasick or not, you get a midship room, you're going to feel that movement less.
Hence the term midship.
Oh, you're snarky tonight.
Yes. Book
This
a
one is
specialty
cool.
cocktail class or wine tasting. I don't like wine, so I'm not doing that.
But we've done the cocktail mixology classes multiple times, and they are a lot of fun. And usually, they're not, $20? Something like I don't remember it being a lot. But, we always make sure we get
we get
our money's worth.
Yeah. Plan to check out lesser known lounges and bars in addition to main venues. They're little hidden gems.
Yeah.
Plain and simply put, again, great people watching and just wander around.
We like the British pubs that a lot of the Royal Caribbean ships have on board, because they don't seem to get as busy as the club or some of the other bigger venues.
Until people catch on.
Well, yeah, that's true. It gets busy, but it seems to be less crowded in the British pubs.
Okay.
Next up.
Introduce yourself to your cabin steward. They can go above and beyond and make your trip special. First of all, introduce yourself to them anyway, whether or not they go above and beyond.
Well, yeah.
Most cases, they want to please you anyway, so they'll do whatever they can to make your trip even more special.
Next up, take part in the theme nights by dressing up and enjoying the related festivities like, white parties or what's Virgin's, red parties.
Yep.
They have, different, the sail away party sometimes will have a theme. Different ships have different themes on different days. Take part in it, because if people see you that you're taking part in it, they'll be more likely to come up and have a conversation with you, and you get to meet new people. I know we like taking part in the festivities. That's true. That's true. Anyway.
Yes. Explore unique ports on cruise line, short excursions, guided tours, or on your own. So just use caution when going on your own. The guided tours are spectacular, especially when they play Sweet Caroline.
No, we're not going to tell that story.
On.
Number 19, treat yourself to a spa treatment. Great way to indulge a little and unwind and relax your entire body. Something worth checking out.
Slow down and smoke. I have not been smoking. I'm just naturally listening. Anyway, slow down and soak in the amazing views instead of rushing from activity to activity.
Plan a sunset watch party on board. No matter what you're doing, pick one night, and at sea day, something where you make sure to get to find the outdoor bar that is in the most aft end of the ship, the back end, and get there in a half hour, 45 minutes before sunset. Sit down with your significant other, your loved one, grab a drink, and just enjoy the sunset. The sunsets at sea
they're pretty breathtaking.
Absolutely magical.
Yeah, you blink and it's over, so there's that.
No, it's not quite that fast.
But you can always get sunrise too.
That's true if you're an early bird. So that's about it. Now that you got some ideas on how to improve your cruise experience, check out this video below where I'm pointing that we did recently about cruise questions that people can be afraid to ask. That's about it.
Thank you. Have a good night.